Welcome back. You're live with Expresso. Thank you so much for tuning in as we hurtle towards a long weekend. Yes, but we continue to celebrate the incredible woman, I think, foundation that this country sits on, building towards Women's Day tomorrow. That's why we get this beautiful long weekend. But this weekend is also important for other reasons as we build towards now, over the next couple of months, an incredibly important day. And we've got some very important news for you. Every 10th of October is observed as World Lion Day. That is awesome, which gives us a chance to celebrate and, most importantly, protect this mighty feline as their numbers have dramatically declined, certainly in the wild, to the point of endangerment, which is a shocking indictment. PAWS, we've heard of them before, we've loved our connection to them on the show. The Global Animal Welfare Organization recognizes this and has issued the call to businesses now to take the Lion Longevity Oath. Joining Expresso to share more on how you can help, or you can take the oath, is PAWS Country Manager for South Africa, Fiona Miles. Fiona, welcome back.
Thanks so much.
I think you can feel how excited this makes me, so I can imagine for you this must be a wonderful opportunity and a vital opportunity to get the word out, but also take stock of where we are at the moment. Let's start with World Lion Day. Every day should be World Lion Day. We love that. But what is World Lion Day effectively about? Why is it so important to have this day of commemoration of added value, do you think?
It's so important that lions are commemorated because they are the apex predator. They're the king of the jungle. And over the years, they've been decimated due to the way that people have behaved, breeding them in captivity, poaching, the entire areas being taken away from them. So basically, World Lion Day puts a spotlight on these animals, and it sort of helps people remember that we actually need to protect our wildlife.
Because you kind of think, oh, but they're going to be all right. You know, they're the king. And like you say, they're apex, but they also represent the wild. Certainly from a South African perspective, we know that being bred for hunting is one area that is just... It's mind-blowing how rampant that has become in South Africa, never mind the rest of the continent. What is the status of the lion at the moment? How would you kind of encapsulate that?
Well, at the moment there's...
She says with a deep breath.
At the moment it's estimated between 8,000 and 12,000 lions in captivity versus only about 3,000 left in the wild.
Wow.
So these animals are being factory farmed basically to supply the tourism industry, to supply this hunting industry, and of course to supply the lion bone industry. Whereas the wild lion population is declining, and we need to actually remember, we need to protect those wild lions. So people need to want to see lions in the wild, not in captivity.
Imagine a future, an unimaginable future of where lions are farmed for the byproducts. It's insane. It's heartbreaking. It's actually unforgivable, and I think that probably is what is at the cornerstone of the Lion Longevity Oath. It's for businesses to take this oath. What is the oath all about?
Well, an oath is a solemn promise. It's a pledge. It's a dedication of yourself not to want to engage in any way, shape, or form in this industry. So, as a tourist, you undertake not to visit lion farms and not to visit places where you can interact with wild animals. As a business, many businesses use the name lion in their name. They use the imagery of a lion. And it's basically to give back to the lion and to say, look, we want to promise that we're going to do everything we can to protect this species and to make sure that they have a future, that we are able to see lions in the wild.
In the wild. It's a difficult line to work because you want people to engage with these amazing animals, to be inspired, to protect, to become conservationists, but it has to be done in the right and the most responsible way. It can't be machine manufactured, but you do need a financial impetus. So how can people sign the oath, and how can businesses support? How can we pay for the use of our lion logo if we want it? How can people adopt this?
Well, a very simple recent example was New Metro, who partnered with us, and they basically decided that they would put something towards the longevity of the lions and just give something back. Another way is to go and take the oath online, and basically they can go online onto our website. People can go and make a pledge, take this oath, and in various ways, shapes and forms, whether it's a simple taking of the oath, whether it's making a donation. At this point in time, funds are needed to continue the campaigning.
Money always helps.
It
Money
really
always
does.
helps.
It really does. But at this point in time, there's such a large push to see an end to this industry that the funds to continue the campaign is really, really important.
It's vital at this stage. So the best way to see a lion is in the wild, and you're partnering with Expresso to provide some very lucky viewers with an opportunity to do just that. Can you talk us through the promotion that you are now kind of helping us with to inspire people to protect this most valuable of wild resources?
So Expresso is absolutely fantastic. Thanks so much for coming on board with this, because basically we want to give people an opportunity to come to our sanctuary, Lions Rock Big Cat Sanctuary, and actually see some of these animals that have previously been in terrible circumstances, who've been given the chance. They can't go back into the wild, but they've been given a chance to live out their life as a lion should be. So Lions Rock Big Cat Sanctuary is the destination, and we're really looking forward to people to be able to come there, and we hope that the winner will have a wonderful time there with us.
Oh no, I have no doubt that they will have a wonderful time, and that's what it's about, especially if you've got a young person in your family, to inspire them. Thank you so much for all the work that you do every single day, not just at the moment building towards Lion Day, but keep up with 4PAWS and their World Lion Day efforts, and that oath, you can take it by visiting their website at 4paws.org.za. And if you want to enter the 4PAWS pretty exciting competition giveaway for a 2-night stay for 2 at Lions Rock Lodge, that includes, of course, breakfast, dinner, and a very VIP game drive. All you have to do is head on over to our Facebook page, answer the following question: which wildlife conservation effort lies close to your heart, and why? Make it a good motivation, because we're going to have I think a lot of entries for this one. Competition closes Sunday at 6 p.m. and the winner will be selected by a panel of judges. So please take note that travel to and from the site near Bethlehem in the Free State is going to be provided by the prize winner yourself. So full competition terms and conditions, though, can be found at expressoshow.com. Good luck.